In the days before the market growth of gaming capture cards, us YouTubers had to be very creative about how we captured gameplay for YouTube. Really early in the YouTube days, us without money had to hook our game consoles up to a VCR and record to tape, then convert that to DVD, and then rip that to the PC. Fast forward and we had to get very creative about adapting old professional video equipment for recording out-of-game consoles. The Blackmagic Intensity Pro was never intended to record video games, but it did a decent job. Nowadays, we have an entire market of gaming capture cards, but your beginner YouTuber may still not be able to afford such devices. As I try to cover frequently on my channel, buying older used electronics is almost always an easier route than finding a hidden way to afford the expensive stuff. So what if you had access to non-gaming production gear? From a colleague, family member, auction, lot, eBay, something? Many electronics can be obtained for super cheap from auctions and used sales. So how would such a product compare to gaming-oriented capture cards?
Are you tired of your streams or voice chats sounding like this?
Do you want the comfort and quality of high-end headphones without sacrificing microphone quality? Antline's ModMic 5 is the perfect solution. Their dual capsule microphone attaches easily and securely to your existing headphones and fits within any setup thanks to the modular cable system. It comes with a cable wrap to protect your wires, an optional inline mute switch, and sounds a little something like this. Check the link in the video description to learn more.
I'm EposVox, here to make tech easier and more fun. Today, comparing the video recording quality of the Elgato capture cards, namely the HD60 Pro and the HD60 S, and the Atomos Ninja 2 professional video recorder. The Ninja 2 records at a very high bitrate ProRes video format, but at a maximum resolution and frame rate of 720p 60 FPS. The Elgato cards can record at a 1080p 60 FPS video feed, but at a much more lossy H.264 format. My question was whether or not the ProRes files with much higher bitrate and better color information could create higher quality game footage files than the super lossy recordings from gaming capture cards. I grabbed my PS4 out of my gaming setup and recorded a match in Rocket League and Black Ops 3. These games support theater mode replays, which means I can record the exact same match and conditions at 720p with the Ninja 2 and 1080p with the Elgato. How did the two systems compare? The answer kind of surprised me. First, we've been looking at a comparison of Rocket League, split vertically down the middle. The Ninja 2 is on one side and the Elgato is on the other. Can you spot a difference? I was quite surprised as to how well it held up, even switching over to a horizontal split. They record frame time slightly differently, so there is a tiny bit of misalignment, but it's hard to truly tell which is which. Let's flip on over to Black Ops 3 for a moment. Again, vertical split down the middle, and horizontal. Keep in mind that these are untouched, unedited, other than scaling the Ninja footage from 720p up to 1080p. For the last blind test, here's one device by itself. And now another. Same device on Rocket League. And now the first device again. Spotting the differences is one thing, but can you really tell which is which? YouTube compression trashes footage, so this helps show that you can compete with the big leagues in video quality even without the normal gear. Plus, you can render to higher bitrates from the ProRes file than the Elgato files. The higher bitrate you give to YouTube, the better your end result can look, as long as you don't surpass your recorded bitrate. So let's jump into the details for a moment. Zooming in on the Black Ops 3 HUD, you can start to see where the 720p resolution becomes a serious limiting factor in the video's quality. The Elgato's HUD stays a little sharper, just a little sharper, around the text and icon when zoomed in. Not only that, but there is some seriously distracting chromatic aberration looking distortion that occurs around the text on the Ninja 2 recording once you zoom in enough. Zooming in on the gun, the logo is a little blurrier and has more jaggies at the 720p recording, whereas on the 1080p Elgato copy, it's a little more smoothed out and a little clearer. Gun textures are just ever so slightly clear on the Elgato as well. Zooming in on a specific texture here, and you can't really tell any difference. Black Ops 3 uses dynamic resolution scaling that changes on the fly to keep performance smooth, and textures wind up looking the same on both recorders. Jumping back to Rocket League, the HUD is quite a bit sharper, though more jagged on the Elgato recording at 1080p. The same applies to the car. Sharper, but more jagged. However, when in motion, certain aspects don't stand out quite as much at 1080p, like the spikes on the wheels. Textures actually get more blurred at 1080p in Rocket League, so the deeper color information provided actually gives the sharper looking image for many aspects of the game while recorded to the Ninja 2. If we zoom in on the goal, the Elgato's recording has a much more jagged look, which does not compress well at all. So the Ninja recording isn't quite as sharp, but overall looks a little better. Live action camera footage can be a lot easier to scale than computer generated game footage, so the 720p limitation of the Ninja almost outweighs the benefit of higher bitrate and deeper color information. But once you run it through YouTube compression, it's more than usable as a proper gaming capture device without needing a computer to do the recording, just a 2.5-inch hard drive or solid state drive. I just wanted to experiment and play around. I expected the Ninja 2 to look much better upscaled, but I was pleasantly surprised. If you found this video interesting or helpful, be sure to hit the like button and get subscribed for more videos like this. I'm EposVox. Thank you for watching.
EposVox is a Patreon-supported show. This year has been our best year thus far for Patreon, and our videos just wouldn't be possible in the quality or quantity that they are produced without the support of our patrons. Go to patreon.com/EposVox to learn more. Thank you so much, everyone. I'll see you in the next one.